Welcome to Don't Whistle at Night podcast, where Navajo legends echo in the shadows. Darren and Dawn will guide you through the sacred fire of native storytelling, where the old stories breathe, the unknown walks among us, and voices, long hidden, rise to be heard. And remember, don't whistle at night.
Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to the Sunday night edition of Into the Night with me, your host, Sean Kelly. And I got some good, exciting news coming up for you, but you have to hang around, okay? You have to hang around. Reason being is because it's going to be very good news, okay? Very good news. So I think I'm going to do it right after the middle break. I'm going to give you this outstanding news that, just blew the top off the UPRN. And if anybody could take a guess on what it could be, then take a guess. Oh, Kevin, good to see you. And Heidi, of course. Okay, just drive safely, Heidi. Just get home. Get home safe. Let's see where we at. Hey, Ash, good to see you. Alan, good to see you. Kara, good to see you. Boy, I don't get a heart, Kara. Okay, fine. Be that way. Make me feel bad. No, I'm just depressed. Kurt, where in the hell you been, buddy? Holy show. Where in the hell you been, buddy? Hey, Patsy, good to see you. Oh, wow. That's good. Hey, don't forget, there's some exciting news coming up. After the break. So I guess you got to hang around and check it out. I want to thank UPRN Talk Radio 105.3 Mississippi, 107.7 New Orleans for allowing me to give you 2 shows a week. Sunday and Tuesday nights, 8:10 to 9:10. Donna, very good to see you. And speaking of Donna, we're going to have her. Donna's going to come on as a guest along with Cynthia. And they're going to talk about their podcast next Sunday, which I'm really looking forward to. I don't know. I'm just really excited about the news I'm going to tell you because it's going to blow the top off of UPRN. I'm telling you, man, everybody's going to be hitting the walls, feeling the good things. Yes. Now, I need to talk to you about the weather. Huh? What about the weather? Haha, Kevin, come on now, behave. Kevin says, welcome to the Sunday night sex show tonight. Pole shifting, laughing my ass. Yeah, no sex show tonight. This is Sunday night. This is a beautiful night. Hey, Jace, good to see you. And Kurt, where you been, buddy? Gosh, dude. Kind of missed you. Heidi missed you. Kevin missed you. Everybody's missed you, pal. But that's okay. Probably have more important things, which is good to do. Well, I'm just glad to see you back in the room, my friend. Glad to see you back in the room. But, so, let me talk about the weather. Okay. I said pole dancing, but I didn't say what type of pole I was talking about. Is it P-O-L-E or P-O-O-L? Lisa Kirk, hello there. Good to see you, dear. Oh, wow. Everyone's coming in tonight. I'm real happy for that. But the reason why I brought up this topic about this open discussion I know it's been a while. We missed you a lot, Kurt. Honest to God. In fact, I keep thinking about it when I don't see you pop in the room. But I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm glad the wife is okay, and the paws and the cats and all that. I'm glad you're here. So good to see you, my friend. So tonight is just an open discussion, and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Now, don't hesitate to jump into the chat room and say, hey, I want to talk about the birds and the bees. Or I want to talk about pole dancing. What do you think, Kev? I don't know. I'm just happy that you guys are here. It's the end of the week and a starting of a new week. So we got both best of both worlds coming in. But our weather has been really crazy. I don't know about you. 2 or 3 days ago, it was in the 40s. It was cold. And today it was almost in the 80s. In fact, it even snowed about 3 or 4 days ago here. And I think it was a Saturday. Yeah, Saturday was like real snow. That was the real snow. Okay. And then it started to snow on Sunday or Monday, I think. And that was the fake snow. Because that one looks like little styrofoam balls. And then today I saw a lot of chemtrails going on up in the sky. A lot. The last couple days. And I'm thinking to myself, why in the hell are we getting all these chemtrails now? Why are we having 30 to 40 degree weather and then pops up to 80? What are they trying to do to us? But I mean, I could say the government. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to go there. But we all have a kind of an idea that you can head in that direction. I mean, if there was the yellow brick road, I'm sure if we followed it, we know where it would end up at. And I'm not in the land of Oz. Hey, Mark Eddie, good to see you. But, stuff like this. Kurt says, I've been noticing big chemtrails past few days as well. And a few months ago, when I was watching them, it was like 5 days later and would get a hailstorm. Yeah. Well, I saw them today, dude, and all of a sudden, man, it rained like hell here in Pittsburgh. Rained like hell. It was crazy. Patsy says he went today to the Indiana border near Richmond, Indiana. Crazy. My son lives out in Indiana. It's funny that you brought that up. My son lives in Indiana, and he'll call us and we ask him how the weather is up here, back there in Indiana, and he'll tell us. And I said, well, we'll get that in 2 days later. 2 days later, and it's true, we do get it. It's Sherry Madigan. Good to see you. I am doing great. Couldn't be better, Sherry. You got to hang around. Pat, you got to hang around because I got some exciting news after the break. It's going to put a top off of UPR Talk Radio. But it is so nice to see everybody in the chat room, and I want to thank all the people who are listening to my show over 160 different countries. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. I do. Really, really do. So, is there anything anybody talk about? Because I got stuff to talk about. Seen some the other day and then it rained. Yep, of course it did, Kev. Wow. Is that the Canadian government? Are they like that, dude? Or can't say the government. Southern Illinois. Sunny today. Yeah, it's crazy. But that's for another show. I have a happy show tonight, or kind of a weird one. You want to say like a conspiracy show tonight? I guess you can put that in there. All right, it's like half conspiracy. I'm going to do that, get that out of the way, and then worldwide, yes. I'm going to do a little bit of the stupid things that people came up with. you know, recently. And Sherry says we are getting 40 more cms of snow. So much for spring. Sherry, I know what you mean, because in Pittsburgh we can go through fall, winter, spring, and summer in one day. And anybody in Pittsburgh who's listening to the show, they will tell you. But the first idea I came up with, the first thing that was like really bugging me because it was brought up to me today, at work. And someone came up to who watches my show, you know what I mean? And I was like really happy that they told me that they watched my show. And it's and I guess this guy, he was getting into a little bit of conspiracy thing, um, and I'm just thinking, okay, well, if he sees my shows, he knows I does conspiracy. So I said, well, what's going on in your head? And he said to me, um, he's hearing a lot of people saying that we all died in the year 2012. Let me repeat that. He was like really scared. He was really nervous. People are saying that we all died in 2012. What do you think? Let me read, and then I'll let you come up with a conclusion of yourself. But it is kind of scary. The idea that we all died in 2012 is a viral conspiracy theory and meme, often referred to as a glitch in the matrix. Hey, Carr, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Sherry's heard about that the other day. Yeah. So I'm going to figure it out. Um, so it's a glitch in the matrix or a Mandela effect, which suggests that the world actually ended. So do we, Mark. I did. That the world actually ended on December 21st, 2012. And yes, Mr. Mark, please, man, please don't bring Trump into the chat room. This isn't a political meeting show. It isn't. Do I like Trump? Yeah. Do I like what he's doing? Yeah. But that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, they say that, Kevin. The idea that we die. And the proponents claim that the humanity either shifted into a different, lesser simulation or that we are living in a post apocalyptic simulation, which is why life has felt consistently strange, chaotic, or unreal since that year. Hey, Mish. Heidi, are you listening? Or are you still driving, hun? This is up her alley. But no, and let me read that we are living in a post-apocalyptic situation, which is why life has felt consistently strange, chaotic, or unreal since that year. Here is why the theory gained traction. The Mayan calendar, which is supposed to be the right calendar. The Mayan calendar misinterpretation, the foundation of this theory is the belief that the ancient Maya predicted the world would end on December 21st, 2012, when their 5,126-year-long court calendar concluded. Now, I've heard that before, and I've heard many a times about the calendars, their calendar lasting for a long time, and that we were the end of the earth and the world was going to happen at the end of it. But I guess we're still here, so I guess it wasn't a really cool calendar. But what's scary about it is that yes, since 2012, shit has gone downhill. Okay, no one's smiling no more. Everybody is staring into outer space. or they're just looking around. They're like walking around like zombies. I see it every day at work. People don't laugh no more. People don't smile. And, for the longest time, hey, I'm doing it very, very good, sir. Mr. Vogel, good to see you. I'm going to be chatting with you soon. So expect a message from me, buddy. And, but shit is happening and it's not right. It's not, it doesn't feel right. And I don't know if I can take it back to 2012 or not, but I know there's something going on that just seems really strange. And who knows what's happening. The everything went wrong feeling. Proponents argue that the general quality of life, political stability, and mainstream culture have been noticeably off or more chaotic since roughly 2012, leading to the subjective feeling that everything went wrong at that point. Kurt says a lot of empty shells out there. It seems like lights are on, but nobody's home. Yeah, it is kind of sad then. I ain't giving away no subscriptions, honey. Nope. But everything went wrong, and it's true. But was it caused because the Mayan calendar stopped? Is it possible? I mean, you can go down like 100 rabbit holes to figure out. And, you go down them 100 rabbit holes, and you don't find nothing. So you jump down into 200 more rabbit holes to figure it out. But um, like I tell everybody, you know, whatever you think, trust feel what your gut, man, not your brain, because your brain's going to take you everywhere, everywhere. But if you feel with your gut, you trust your gut, you know. And if you feel like the world's going to end, talk about it with somebody sane, get it off your chest. The Mandela effect proponents often cite numerous Mandela effects, collective false memories of events, or brand names as evidence that really shifted or changed at the same time. And I could do a whole show on the Mandela effect. Thank you, Kev. Thank you. But it's true, you know. But the Mandela effect, in fact, I might just do a show on that, on the Mandela effect, because it's interesting about it. I don't know. I don't even know how the Mandela effect freaking came about. That's why I got to study up on it and do a show about it. Everybody out there, do y'all believe in the Mandela effect? Or do you think it's another conspiracy theory? What's crazy is I watch some of the stuff on TikTok, and whenever they talk about it, they put that spooky medicine, I'm sorry, that spooky music on. Carr says, anyone see the fireball spotted falling in the sky last couple of weeks? It's awesome book of Revelation prophecy again. Kara believes. Yeah, they had that thing happening over in Ohio, man, like a meteorite. Okay, that's crazy. Everyone saw this flaming rock and it exploded, and everybody was saying, oh, it's just a meteorite. And then all of a sudden, you got two assholes come on. Oh, no, that could have been a missile. Yes, it is a CERN issue, Kara. It is, really. CERN really screwed us up. But why would that? No, I ain't getting into that. Not on this show. It's a happy show tonight. And the final cycle. Oh, hold on. scientific hoaxes, and misinformation. Conspiracy theorists previously claimed that CERN's Large Hadron Collider would tear the universe apart in 2012. And this narrative was later adapted to claim that the experiments actually succeeded, destroying the original reality. You saw it too, Donna. Yeah. So they're saying right here, they're saying it's a hoax or misinformation. Now, I mean, this is the 21st century, and we're not dumb, okay? We know something's going on, so you got CERN here, okay? And then you having all this bullshit that's happening all around, craziness, wars, fights, nasty people, you name it. And so when CERN opened up, all this shit just went all over. Mitch said we have dog vomit slime on our lawn. Only comes up perfectly conditioned to reproduce. We have been here 25 years, never seen it. Kevin says bullshit information. Yes. Yes. Of course it's all bullshit. But out of respect for people who believe in it, Kevin, you have to accept that. You can't turn a deaf ear to the person. Maybe you need to let them talk. And when that happens, it's basically what we're saying is, let them talk, and just listen. That's all you have to do, Kevin, is just listen. Anybody, just listen to somebody that talks about stuff that you don't quite understand because they need to get to talking about it. Listen to them. And just, just shake your head, yes or no, whatever. And then eventually what will happen, your country's running out of fuel. I'm sorry to hear that. Ours is too. We're at $4 a gallon now. But I don't know. Again, Mish, I'm sad to hear that. Sorry to hear that too. But I think everyone's paying the price. Donna says, I saw a lot of different things over the last 2 years. Huge drones over the same area for months at a time. We get them here all the time there, Donna. Scary, isn't it? Scary. You don't know if they're armed, whatever. Who knows? But even if Eric says communication is truly important, and it really is. It really, really is. Communication is huge. And we need to communicate. We need to talk. Even if it sounds ridiculous or whatever, we need to talk. And last thing, while NASA explained at the time that the world did not end, the internet-driven 2012 theory persists as a way to explain the feeling of disconnect many feel in the modern world. And that's true. Kurt said, I'd like to know what's happened to the young university kid who found out how to turn plastic into fuel. Hope he's all right. I thought he went missing. How about the guy said, how about the guy who, had water that you could use it to run your car, and he's done. No one can find him, or he died. But is it going to be the end of the world? Did we actually die in 2012? If I can give you an honest answer, and this is my honest answer, I think we did. I really believe we did. Something happened in 2012 that screwed everything up for everybody in this world. Well, it is that time now to go on a break. Okay. And when I come back, I'm going to tell the exciting news. The news that's going to blow the top off of UPRN. So I will see you in 2 minutes. You know what to do. Go get a coffee, smoke a cigarette, do what you need to do. And I will definitely see you back in a couple minutes.
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation.
Hey, hello everybody, and welcome back to the second part of Into the Night with me, your host, Sean Kelly. Want to thank UPRN Talk Radio, 105.3 Mississippi, 107.7 New Orleans. Oh, I forgot at the beginning. Don't forget that right after my show tonight, you have Mr. Dawn and Darren Hazzy. Don't Whistle at Night podcast. No, Care, it's not about a show. It could be about a show. I don't know. But don't have to go and see Mr. Yazzie and Darren Yazzie and watch their podcast right after mine. Now, the exciting news. Drum roll. I just found out today that my Sunday night show is going to be a 2-hour show. And I'm glad Joe found out about that, popped in. I'm glad I caught you too, Joe. Joe, the good news is my Sunday night show is going to be 2 hours from 8:10 to 10:10. And I'm excited about it. No, I just found out today, Miss Carol. And I'm really excited about it, which means I can do shows that I want to do. Like I want to do a lot of round tables. Bring about 4 or 5 people who hunt Bigfoot or who are paranormal investigators, pagans, witches, whatever, and have round tables so we got the 2 hours that we can actually do it in, And I'm really excited that I finally get to go in and get my 2 hours in. And I want to thank Michelle for giving it to me. Thank you, Donna. So you're the first show, Donna. Next Sunday. Next Sunday. It's going to be a 2-hour show. And Miss Donna Copus is going to be a guest along with, what's her name, Donna? I'm sorry. Kiera Predict Dreamed It. Of course. That's cool. So I'm really excited. But I will definitely still have my Tuesday night show, which is doing good. Cindy Sapp, okay. And I'm going to put stuff on my Facebook page and stuff like that, and and advertise it. But all I know is that I'm excited about it. I will have my Tuesday night show. It's only an hour long, which is okay. But our Tuesday night here on UPRN, we kick ass. Yes, we kick ass, which I'm grateful for. So what we talked about in the first half of the show was, did we all die in the year 2012? And there were so much things that was brought up, that the Mandela effect, or, the Mayan calendar stopped December 21st, 2012. And after that, the whole world went to hell. You literally just missed that oh, come on, Heidi. That's okay. That's okay. The announcement, Miss Heidi, is that next Sunday, my Sunday show is going to be 2 hours long. It's going to be a 2-hour show on Sunday nights, which I'm happy about. So I come up with the second part. I come back. Oh, yes. Just be able to talk for 2 hours with me, Donna. Carr says, no, we did not die in the shifted timelines. But, oh, you're welcome, Heidi. Why are you confused about Mish? Mish, honestly, man, I'm just going to have a 2-hour show instead of 1-hour show on Sundays, honey. So, yay. But I also came up with something that I would like. Oh, you're welcome. What I would like to know, and I seriously want people to answer me here. I truly appreciate it. Okay, Kev. I want people to give me an answer, please, on this question. Where is your sacred place to go to meditate or to think or to relax? Where do you go? Is there a part of your house that you go to? Is there a park? Is there a tree, a special tree that you go to and you sit under it? Do you have a hobby, what you do, and it gets you into thinking and it gets you into relaxing? Because I was thinking about that today. Kara says, used to be the beach on the Gulf. I like sitting outside sky watching now. Awesome. Heidi says, I have a peace and serenity spot, a little lake a couple houses down from my dad's on the bench, 3/4 of the way around. And whenever you're at your peace and serenity spot or your sacred place, do you get your answers that you are looking for? Or do you go to your place just to be relaxed? Michelle says the Pacific Ocean, Seaside, Oregon, at the home, a spot down by Johnson's Creek. That ought to be pretty out there, Michelle. I just see pictures of Oregon. I bet it's really pretty. Sorry, it's the 13th back tune of the Mayan calendar, I believe. Okay. Joe, where's your favorite place to go, and just sit back and relax and think? What's a Gemini? I'm a Gemini. Is that a water spirit? Is that water, fire, earth, wind, whatever? Could someone please tell me what that is? I'd appreciate it. To ground, we go to the spot picnic table in the woods under an open walled gazebo near the water. The woods. Joe goes to the woods. I go to the woods. That's where my safe place is. But real close to the road. I don't go all the way in. Don't forget I'm from Pittsburgh. Kurt says I go out to my garage and turn music on and find something to tinker with. And then after a while, I forget why I stormed out. There's clarity comes, or whatever answers I was seeking for pops in my head. Okay. When I go to the woods for me, thank you for sharing that, everybody. Yeah, you're a crabby Cancer too. Oh, Gemini's air. Okay. Okay, Taurus is earth. Joe likes especially talking to the trees and even hugging them. Well, I'm not laughing. If I get the opportunity, I will hug a tree. And Joe, maybe you should try this. One day when you go to a tree, okay, completely clear your mind out. All right, my friend? Completely clear it out and put your palm on the tree. Put your palm on the tree. And just close your eyes. And you can actually hear the tree talking to you. I'm serious. I'm not lying to you. That little voice you hear in the back of your head, it's not your subconscious. It's the tree actually talking to you. Absolutely. You should try it. I do it. I got a tree story for everybody. A long time ago, I would go out to a park called South Park out around here. And that's where I go meditate at a picnic bench. But this time I decided to sit underneath the tree. Now the weather was nice, no rain, nothing, beautiful day. Everything it was just a gorgeous day. It was quiet too. And so one day when I was out there sitting under the tree, I felt like raindrops on my arm. I felt it on my arm. And it took me out of my meditation, okay? And then, as I came out of my meditation, I saw the water come on my forearm, okay? And I'm thinking, is it raining out? Is it raining? The sun was shining, everything, and everything was sunny. Come to find out, that tree was crying. And I shit you not, the tree was crying. That's a true story. I'll take that to the grave with me. I don't know why my brother speaks so loud. He knows I have a show. But, okay, I hope y'all don't hear him. Kara says, okay, I thought that was just me. Miss says, if we died, why are we still here? Yeah, it's heartbreaking, Sean. Kev, it really is. I don't know, Miss. I don't think it's us that we died. Oh, oh my God. Oh, Lord. Okay. No, you're not behind. Not at all, Mish. Okay. Oh, Kevin heard his voice. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, guys. That was my brother in the back. But I don't know why the tree was crying. I really don't. But it did. It was like kind of weird. Oh, okay, Miss. So yes, out in the woods is where I go. And I close my eyes and I soak in the tree's energy and I soak in the sun. I soak in the animals. I soak in the water. Oh, no, okay, thank you, Kath. And I go and I sit there and I get my peace. There are so many times I'll sit out there a couple, 2, 3 hours. And what's really cool about this park that I go to, they have buffalo there in the park. And whenever I go out there, I go, they're all fenced in. And whenever the buffalo come toward the fence and to the people, it is crazy. It is crazy the energy that you feel from a buffalo, a real live buffalo. I'm glad you do, Kevin. No, not tonight, buddy. Next Sunday. Next Sunday's the first night up until 10 o'clock tonight. It's not tonight, but 10 o'clock. 8:10 to 10:10 p.m. That start next Sunday. And I could sit there and watch the buffalo and they can come up and we don't even talk. We just look at each other and talk, and we talk with our minds. And it's the most beautiful feeling in the world. And it's just like, wow. To be around this powerful animal that has so much of this beautiful energy, it's crazy. But every time I go see the buffalo and every time I go sit and clear my mind on the bench, I do pretty good. I do good. And you know what the sad part about it? Yes, I can, Car. Yes, I can hear animals. Just like I can hear trees and water and flowers. I learned to open up my mind. And I learned not to listen to my so-called subconscious because my subconscious, I don't know. I don't believe there is one. I believe whatever you hear in the back of your head and the voice or the words that you get is from the person, place, or thing or animal that you are talking to. And that's the truth. It's a real neat experience if you can ever get the chance to experience it. But I want to thank everybody in here to, sharing where their sacred spot is or their secret place. I'm really happy that you did. Joe said there was a woman on Facebook that promoted talking to trees, but I can't remember her name and I can't find her anywhere now. Joe, you don't have to permit it, my man. You just go and find a tree and do it yourself. You don't need other people to tell you, maybe, hopefully, I'm glad that I suggested that to you, Um, but, go out and do it yourself, my friend. Carr says, cool, they will tell you who you are as a being. Of course. Now, real funny. I keep talking to you guys about it, but I have to, bud. That bunny rabbit. Hey, Squatch man, don't be worried about it, man. Next Sunday, I'm having a 2-hour show now. And so I'm going to contact you later on this week, okay? I'm thinking about having a Bigfoot roundtable with you, the Vogel brothers, Richie and Wojo, and just have a roundtable. See, now that the show is 2 hours long, I can do that. That would be pretty cool. But I just want to thank everybody for sharing. I hope everybody got a little bit out of the show tonight. It was beautiful. All my beautiful people in the room, all the beautiful people in all the countries out there. Is there anything on anybody's mind that they want to let off their chest? You still have a couple minutes left before I pull the card. So, I don't know. They're just ready for tomorrow. Well, I'm really looking forward to the 2-hour show. Now, I really am. Card says, I am an intuitive, psychic, clairvoyant, prophetic. I've had to work past the ego. Yeah. Once you get past that ego, hon, that's it. Squash says, please do check out the video I just pasted on. I will. Love you too, brother Kevin. Yeah, it's an awesome show. I ain't done yet. Ain't done yet. I'm not leaving yet. I still have like 13 minutes to go. Y'all want to leave me so far? But no, it's about time to pull the card. Okay. So please, everybody, stick around. Real quick, I'm going to start shuffling the cards so I can pull a card out for everybody. This Tuesday, I don't know. Yeah, still card pull. You know I will, buddy. You know I will. Alrighty, so I'm shuffling the deck here, and everybody knows when I pull a card, it's going to show an animal. Yes, the card hiding. Yes. I'm going to pull the card, and it's going to come up from the animal medicine card, and hopefully that the animal that I pulled, this animal will help you in your week. Okay. Joe Fox, you ready, buddy? See what happens? I'll pull the card, okay? And Joe Fox will look it up, and he'll put the meaning in the chat room, and I'll read it back to you. Okay, so I shuffled. I'll shuffle one more time here. Okay. Now I'll do it twice. Okay, and the card that ain't no pull. No. Okay, good one, everybody. Good card pull. The dog. The dog is the card. And the dog, I know off the top of my head, is loyalty. Oh, Kevin wants to know about the pole dancing. Sorry, bud. Not tonight. Maybe next Sunday. Yeah, it broke, Kevin. So today's card that I pulled was the dog. And I read up on it the other day about the dog. I just decided to type in dog. Yes, man's best friend. Okay, Joe put it up. The dog as a spirit animal symbolizes loyalty, protection, and unconditional love. It encourages strong relationships, emotional support, and the importance of being dependable and protective of loved ones. Thank you, Joe. That's all about a dog, and the emotional support. And I love dogs. So everybody, I am going to get a dog, but don't know when. I don't know, maybe when I retire. That is true, Mish. Dog is God backwards. So, yes, maybe when I retire, I'll get a pup. And I know what I'm going to get. I'm going to get a pug. I think they are the cutest things in the whole wide world. I want a pug dog. Joe Fox says unconditional love is a huge key to our universe. Yes. So, thank you very much, Heidi. I love the card pull too. It was a good one. So we all need to be loyal and share unconditional love to everybody. Just like I say at the end of my shows. Children, if you can, please go to your parents give them a hug, and tell them that you love them. And children and parents, please go to your children, give them a hug, and tell them that you love them. And if you have no parents and if you have no children, find somebody, give them a hug, and tell them that you love them. Because those 3 words, everybody, they go a long way. And remember, please, protect the children. Protect the children. And on that note, good night, everybody. And I will see you Tuesday night. Bye-bye.